My dear students and other viewers, Assalamu alaikum. I hope that all of you are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am also well. Today I will discuss or teach about the transformation and a paragraph which is provided by the Ministry of Education. Exactly, I will not answer that or discuss that. I will more than the instructions of Board of Education. So now I will discuss, I will start the transformation of sentence or changing sentence. You will know that according to the meaning there are 5 sentences. They are assertive, interrogative, imperative, optative, exclamatory. And you know that in 2 ways we can transfer or change the sentences. Number 1, conversion. Conversion is such kinds of sentence. It will change the structure and the meaning, both will change. But transformation of sentence, it will change only the structure, but the meaning will not change. Absolutely exact meaning will be remain. So today I am going to discuss about the transformation or changing sentence, and there are 7 usual rules of transformations as affirmative to negative, affirmative to interrogative, imperative, optative, exclamatory, simple, complex, compound, positive, comparative, superlative, active voice, passive voice, direct narration, indirect narrations, and parts of speech. So you can understand that there are 7 usual forms of transformation of sentence. So today I am going to teach or discuss about the changing sentence from assertive to interrogative. You know that there are also many ways changing the transformation, and I have already discussed conversion and transformation. In these 2 ways, I can change the sentences. Here you can see, he is a good boy. But each transformation will be, is he not a good boy? Is he not a good boy? Or is he a bad boy? We can say in these 2 ways. Is he not a good boy or is he a bad boy? When I will say that, is he a bad boy? At that time, it structure says, is he not a good boy? সে কি একজন ভালো ছেলে না? It means he is a good boy. So it is transformation. He is an honest man. Is he not an honest man? And you have to always put the interrogation or interrogative sign when you will start to say interrogative sentence. Of course, you have to use interrogative sign at the end of the sentences. Otherwise, your mark will be cut. I shall never forget you. Shall I ever forget you? I shall never forget you. Shall I ever forget you? Nobody can escape death. It also can say in 2 ways. Who can escape death? কে মৃত্যু এড়াইতে পারে? It means none can escape death. Another way, can anyone escape death? কেউ কি মৃত্যু এড়াইতে পারে? So we can say in 2 ways. Who can escape death or can anyone escape it? Or can anybody escape it? Everyone wishes to be happy. Who does not wishes to be happy? Who does not wishes to be happy? Number 6, none can do this. Who can do this? And another way, can anyone do this? As a student of class 8, according to the syllabus of Ministry of Education, here you have to write transformation. None can, according to the transformation, none can do this. Who can do this? Or can anyone do this? Number 7, there is no any use of it. There is no any use of it or any use of this law. Is there any use? Is there any use of this law or of it? এর কি কোনো ব্যবহার আছে? মানে this sentence its meaning is there is no any use of it. এইটা কোনো ব্যবহার নাই অথবা এই আইনের কোনো ব্যবহার নাই, এই নিয়মের কোনো ব্যবহার নাই। So I can write is there any use of it অথবা of this law. Number 8, I have never gone there. You can imagine another sentence, I have never been Cox's Bazar. I have never gone to Cox's Bazar. In this way, have I ever been to Cox's Bazar? Or have I ever gone to Cox's Bazar? Of course, you have to give the note of interrogation at the end of the sentences. In this way, Rohit goes to his school, he goes to his school, I go to his school. And here you can write, does Rohit go to his school? Does Rohit go to his school? It is also interrogative, but it is conversion. But if you say into transformation, you have to write, doesn't Rohit go to school? Rohit ki school যায় না, it means he goes to school. In this way, I have no doubt about it. I have no doubt about it. Have I any doubt about it? Have I any doubt about it? So, you can understand that there are many ways to say the sentences, mainly conversion and transformation. Conversion is that both structure and meaning will says. Both structure and meaning will says, and when you will do transformation, of course, only structure will says, but the meaning will be same. In this way, we can say the sentences according to the instruction. It may affirmative to interrogative, affirmative to exclamatory, affirmative to operative. Every sentences you can sense following the instruction or rules of grammar. Next, you can easily, it is very easy. There are only one items, only assertive to interrogative you have to say. Remember that, of course, you have to put the interrogative sign or note of interrogation at the end of the sentences. Otherwise, it will not be complete and you will not get full marks. Next topics, paragraph writing. Perhaps last year you have visited a place or a historical place with your friends, with your parents or relatives. In this way, you may call it the study tour. Recently you have made or paid a study tour. and what kinds of activities you have seen and what things you have learned from the study tour, what is the result of the study tour, its activities, what says you can enjoy or you can feel in yourself, and which sides have you attract most, how you can enjoy this scenery and the historical place, how can earn knowledge, which types of knowledge you have gathered. In this way, you can describe a paragraph according to the instruction or questions. When you will write a paragraph, of course, there provide some questions or clues, and to get good marks, you have to follow the rules or instructions which will be given in the questions, and you have to follow the instruction. In this way, there is a paragraph, and you have to write a paragraph about visiting a place or historical place maybe. Now, I will discuss some questions, and when you will write the assignment, you may get help from this instruction, from my teaching and discussion. You can get help. As example, where did you visit? Perhaps you visited a historical place or an interesting place last year, and as I said last year, so as a student, you are about 14 years old or 13 years old. So in this way, you have to write. You should, as a student, you should not mention when you are 5 years old, 6 years old. As a student, you should be more than 12. So you can point out, you can write the age in this way. Where did you visit? You may write, visiting is very enjoyable event for me, and I am lucky I got a chance to visit a historical place last year, as my maternal uncle lived in Shunarga, so he invited me or our family to visit him. So I got a chance to visit a historical place, Shunarga, which is located at Nayangas, and also it is near from Dhaka. It will not be so expensive journey. Why did you go there? You may write, I went there to visit my relatives and also visit the historical places. Especially it is historical because Shunarga was once upon a time the capital of Bangladesh. The Muslim rulers, sultans, and at that time the capitals, Shunarga was the capital of Bangladesh, and it is famous. You know that there is a museum, it is also historical. There are many relics and folk art gallery or museum art there. So you can see many things of folklore society or folk art, and many things, utensils of the using that times sultans and landlords, especially Isaka and another many rulers of that time visited and stayed there and ruled the country. How old you go there? When here means how old you were at that time when you visited. I have already discussed that as a student of class 8, you should refer, but you should write your age is 14, 13, maybe. When I was 13 years old, at that time I got At that time, I got a chance to visit the historical place, especially the Sonargarh, which is situated Narayanganj, and it is also very near from Dhaka. Who accompanied you? You can write, I accompanied with my parents, or I accompanied with some of my close friends, as your maternal uncle invited you to visit the historical place, so some of your friends can go visit relatives, and side by side you can visit the historical place. Next, did you like the place? Why or why not? When you will say yes, so you have to write some causes. Why do you like? Uh, if you write no, in this case you have to write some causes. Why do you not like the places? Though you have visited, in spite of this, you did not enjoy so much yourself visiting the historical place. Why? Which things, if stay there or remain there, it would be increase your enjoy moment or pastimes. So in this way, you can write a paragraph. Of course, there will be some instructions or clues or questions, and you have to write the paragraph according to the by abiding by the rules or maintaining the instructions. In this way, you can write a paragraph. The next, I will say again, think you have visited, but you visited a historical place or interesting place last year, and you gathered much knowledge. You know that visiting a historical place, it is a great opportunity to learn many things, to gather knowledge. So in this way, you have to write the paragraph, and the paragraph should be within 120 words, and in this way you can write, and it will of course paragraph of course will be only one a para, and in a para you have to write your paragraph. So I wish you will be able to write the paragraph according to the instructions of questions or using clues which provided with questions, and you will transfer. As a student of class 8, which I have referred, there are usually many items of transformation, as affirmative to negative, affirmative to interrogative, imperative, optative, exclamatory, simple, complex, compound, positive, comparative, superlative. Next, active voice, passive voice, direct narration, indirect narration, and parts of speech. So in class 8, you have to only, I say about the transformation, but only you have to practice in these classes affirmative to interrogative, affirmative to negative, affirmative to exclamatory, affirmative to imperative. In this way, you can only complete the transformation or sentence, especially in class 8. Of course, you have to practice active, passive voice, and narration also another part. It is not transformation, but you have to practice direct narration and indirect narrations, and it will be help to the another class, higher classes. Of course, you will get into or admitted into the next classes after passing the JSC exam, and I wish you good luck. Thank you very much.